Welcome to Manhwa Mantra. Before we jump into today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for regular updates. And hey, your thoughts matter. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. All right, without further ado, let's dive into today's episode. In a damp and dark hall, dimly lit by a few flickering torches on the walls, the eerie shrieks of specters echoed, sending chills down anyone's spine. At the center of it all stood a long wooden table, trembling under the furious force of a middle-aged man's fist slamming down hard. "Say that again!" His voice roared, resonating in the chamber. "You're telling me you were trashed by a mere laborer? This is an outrage, an insult!" The buffed man's eyes burned with fury as he glared at the trio before him. Third young master Han and second young master. Han exchanged uneasy glances before the former finally spoke. "Father, this laborer, Zhuo Fan, is no ordinary man. I doubt there's anyone among his peers who can stand against him." Elder Mo stepped forward, bowing respectfully. "Sect leader, I can confirm this. I witnessed second young master's crushing defeat firsthand." The towering man flicked his sleeve in disgust and snarled, "All I hear are excuses. You lost, and not just to anyone, but to a disciple of a lower three sect. You've dragged my honor through the mud. Tell me, son, how should I punish you?" Second young master Han bowed his head, his voice heavy with shame. "I trust Father's judgment." The man's gaze hardened. "If you can't even take a single hit, then one of your hands is useless. Should I relieve you of it?" "Father, no! Please don't make my brother handicapped." Third young master Han interjected, his voice laced with desperation. The man turned to him with an icy glare. "For those who are about to enter the ethereal stage, the body becomes secondary. A mere arm is nothing but decoration. However, I can let him keep it on one condition. He must endure 49 days on the burning pillar. Let him decide." The room fell silent. Third young master Han's face turned pale as he looked at his brother. Worry etched deeply across his features. 49 days under scorching flames, an ordeal akin to being burned alive. Before third young master Han could plead further, second young master Han straightened himself and spoke. "Father, I choose the burning pillar." The sect leader's expression softened slightly, his nod carrying a hint of approval. "That is how my son should act. A man must take responsibility for his failures." "Wait!" The tense atmosphere was broken as a glum-faced youth stepped into the hall. "Eldest young master!" The youth acknowledged him with a nod and turned to the stern man. "Father, brother's defeat wasn't due to incompetence. The gap in strength was simply too great. This was not his fault." The sect leader's rage flared again. "But he lost to a lower three sect's disciple, a laborer no less." "And what of it?" The eldest son's voice was calm, unwavering. "A hero can rise from anywhere. Strength is all that matters, not status. Losing to someone stronger is no disgrace. Punishing my brother now, so close to the Double Dragon gathering, will only harm his performance. If that happens, we risk becoming the weakest of the middle three sects, leaving us vulnerable to the demon scheming sect. Elder, Mo has already vouched for Zhuo Fan's extraordinary abilities. Father, you know better than anyone that status is meaningless compared to power." The towering man considered his son's words before giving a reluctant nod. "Very well. In light of the approaching Double Dragon gathering, the punishment shall be postponed. However, it will be revisited based on your performance during the event." "Thank you, Father." Second young master Han bowed deeply, relief washing over him. The man turned to leave but paused at the door. Without looking back, he asked, "Eldest, what do you make of this laborer from the demon scheming sect?" The youth's lips curled into a sly grin. "A worthy opponent. He'll make the Double Dragon gathering far more interesting, ha ha ha." The sect leader nodded once before disappearing into the shadows. "I have no hope of you getting us into the superior three sects, but at the very least maintain our position. If the demon scheming sect does rise above its station, let others bear the brunt of it." The eldest son chuckled softly as he turned to his brothers, his grin widening. Far away in a secluded valley, a young man emerged from a stone chamber, his delicate features radiating confidence. Taking a deep breath, he laughed aloud, his voice echoing through the valley. "Junior brother, I've finally come out of seclusion." "What are you waiting for? The Double Dragon gathering won't wait for us," a voice called back from behind a stone door. Senior brother, you've truly lived up to your reputation coming out so soon. As expected of the best talent in the Western lands. The senior brother chuckled. Don't tease me, junior brother. I wouldn't dare claim such a title with you around. Why not? You've been in the ethereal stage for years, while I've only just entered. Please don't be modest. The senior brother shook his head, his smile growing. Hours passed before the stone door finally began to rumble. Waves of energy burst forth, raising the valley's temperature until the surrounding. Grass and trees withered and caught fire. The senior brother staggered back, his expression a mix of awe and disbelief. His innate flame, he's fused it with his soul. Such terrifying power. Ha! I suppose I've lost my title as the best talent in the Western lands. Meanwhile, in a dense, eerie forest, 20 riders rested under the shade of a massive tree. Their intimidating auras kept the wildlife at bay. Suddenly, a black shadow darted past. Where's Yan Mo? A gruff voice barked. A charming woman smirked. Elder Qingya, senior brother Yan Mo found this too boring and wandered off. He'll meet us at the Double Dragon gathering. Wandered off again? The man cursed. His reckless behavior will get him killed one day. What if he doesn't make it back in time? The man scoffed. He always slips away, especially when there's trouble. But this is the Double Dragon gathering. If he misses it? Before he could finish, a cold voice interrupted. Brother Yan Mo won't be late. And how do you know that? The man's lips curled into a confident grin. Because he wouldn't miss the chance to meet the best talent in the Western lands. He'll come! The group exchanged knowing looks before nodding in agreement. Announcement. From now on, new chapters will be coming to my new channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. Link in description.